Hey, 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 it's Wasp UK. Sting! Okay, today's video is about Ride 4. It's been out a while. Why have I just got it? Because two good friends of mine, the villain, and Infinity Dave, um, bludgeoned me into buying it mentally. But I'm glad they did because it is actually good fun and well worth the money. Currently, you can pick Ride 4 up for about £9–10 for consoles, and anywhere from 10.5 to 12 quid on the PC. Because Ride 5 is imminent, so you can pick it up cheap. You can get it's well worth it because you can get, I think it's 14 free lots of download content, and then there's about another 15 or so, costing £3.99 each, and in total 61.80 something, so it's 62 quid if you wanted to spend the extra money. But you don't have to, because the game out of the box has got a plethora of motorcycles. However, to get these motorcycles, you've got to jump through the usual hoops and rings to get there, through gaining licenses and completing challenges. It is difficult. It's because it is sim-based. It's probably one of the most realistic bike games I've played, compared to Isle of Man TT and MotoGP. I would say this is the best all-rounder with the amount of bikes you get. It's very configurable. You can upgrade the bikes as mechanically, as far as colour, etc., the aesthetics, and so you can do for the rider with different types of leathers and helmets and boots and gloves, just like you could in the real world. And the bikes can go from road bikes to race bikes. Now, I have ridden road bikes. I was in the motorcycle trade for 15–20 years, from the late 90s, 80s, 90s through to the early 2000s. So I have ridden quite a few of the bikes that are on here. And I have to say, you can't say, oh, they feel like real bikes, because you can't feel them. But visually, the way they respond and you would expect them to react to certain situations, they've done a really good job. The Kawasaki ZX6R, for instance, in its road guise, looks like a race bike, but is basically a sports bike. If you want that to race on a racetrack, like, a proper race, you need to upgrade everything. Slick tyres, suspension, springs, carbon fibre bits and pieces, the engine, take the mirrors off, indicators off, number plates off, and you can do all of that in-game. It is amazing what you can do. So that I like very much. You can go from a road bike to a race bike. Once you've got your licenses, which, like I say, isn't easy, the challenges aren't those where you just keep repeat, die, or crash, die, whatever. It sort of, you learn. It does help you learn the better lines and the way each bike reacts and what they're asking you to do. And anyone who's fairly competent with simulation games, like car games and bike games, and okay on a controller, will have no problem. You will get there, and it's rewarding, and it's kind of thing, it sort of keeps you coming back. If it wasn't a challenge, you'd get bored with it. So, and it's not too much of a challenge that you go, oh, it's too hard. So I think they've got the balance just right. Graphically, very under demanding for exceptionally good graphics. I've got a mid-range to high-end type PC with a 3070 RTX card, and this is everything on Ultra out of the box. No real glitches. The only thing you tend to get with the PC version is the icons, as you can see where it says wishlist now, has got an X button, because I've got an Xbox style controller in there. That will flicker sometimes if I move the mouse. There you go, it says left control, because it's like, hang on a minute, I'm on a PC. And the same up the top there, left control and the Y button. It can't make its mind up because I'm wiggling the mouse as to what I'm using. So that's a shame. I think they should have an on-off switch to go from controller to keyboard. Having said that, I've not found anything wrong. The only downside in the game, I would say, would be, and my friend Dave pointed out quite rightly, is the sound. Some of the bikes sound ultra realistic, others just sound ridiculous. But you can't have everything. I'd rather have a really good, responsive, playable bike that sounds like a bumblebee than have something that sounds really great but rides like a push bike with stabilizers. So there you have it. With that all said, we're going to just try. This doesn't always work. We're going to try and go into a multiplayer session. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so down this side you've got the amount of players, how many laps they've done. Currently there's only one there that they've finished. It's only got 2 players. They're at Daytona. Let's click on that and join them straight away. It's not going to be a good connection. It normally comes up in green. There's only one guy in here, so we'll exit that. No point doing that. We need to at least have a few. Let's try and refresh that. Yeah. 3 of 3. It says 4. I'll try that. Oh no, that's Nordschleife. Don't want Nordschleife. That's way too long. Oh god, I've clicked on it by mistake. So that will load now. I do apologise. Not what I want it to be. Yeah, leave that. That's a bit noisy. Let's try it one more time then. One more time. What do we got? 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Nordschleife. No, so we're gonna have to keep refreshing, I'm afraid, until something new comes up in the lobby. 0 of 3 laps, 6 people. I'm wondering if they're waiting. Let's have a look at this one. Okay. Riding aids, keep it simplified. That's the automatic brake's the only thing that I don't have. Bike. Okay, what are they giving us? I can only have the Fireblade. They're giving me that as a gift. I just hope that they haven't got it with the brakes separate. I've got it set that brakes are combined on one trigger. Really difficult to play the game with separate brakes unless you're ambidextrous, and I ain't. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Boom. Check those ride aids again. Yeah. Okay. Bike set up. Let's keep that on soft this time. It was a bit too aggressive on the acceleration before. Ready up. 6 people ready to go. Good luck everybody. Watch out for me. Total noob on this. Some nice graphics going on here. Oh, there's a Hayabusa on the right now. Oh, bit of a glitchy start for me. They all got away. Their bikes tricked out. People are off again. Too bad considering. Woo! That they are a lot faster than me. their bikes are a lot faster. That's a snail's pace. The back end then. A little bit too tight. Bit of a wheelie. Oh, well, there you go. That's it, folks. I didn't even get to finish. But it shows you how good the game is. It's a lot of fun. As you get a bit more competent on the old sticks and the controller, things smooth out. And if you know the track, you know when to lean and you know how to brake. I think personally what I would do is set it up for my friends only rather than Joe Public. And hopefully you're all of the same sort of skill level, and then you can fit it with as many assists as you like to make it as much fun. Or you can make it ultra realistic and have everything on and see if you can all annihilate each other. Anyway, I hope you like the video. It's definitely a thumbs up from me. For 10 quid, it's a lot of fun. Thank you to Vil and Dave for suggesting I should do it, and hopefully I will see them online tonight and we'll have a few fun races together. So that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Wasp out. Sting!